I hate to use the words like, because they're not, well, they're at risk because they're in the street. You're outside. Anybody in the world today, you're at risk. But what it is they're underexposed. To keep them around, male mentorship like this is key.
Okay.
The mothers usually come out and they want to sign their kids up because at least their kids are involved in the mentorship program. And they teach them leadership and public speaking. To have a young man come from a underprivileged area that can turn around and have his chin high, his chest up, with his necktie tied properly and talk to you in your face. That's the kind of product that we look to produce out of these young men. And they do go on, a lot of them have gone on and gone to college and come back, and they've done great things out there in the corporate world or in entrepreneurial world.
Podcast Twins meets the On Par podcast today, and we're wearing red.
We are wearing red.
Because we should be wearing red.
It's Sunday red, and also because it's going to be a wonderful golf tournament sponsored by some guys that make the Crimson very popular. The Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, we are in conjunction with our Kappa League Foundation having our second annual golf tournament fundraiser. And it's going to be at the Pompano Beach Municipal Golf Course, beautifully done, only 1 year renovated, and it's an amazing, amazing opportunity for us to raise some funds so we can get these young men opportunities that they wouldn't normally get anywhere else.
And the way that we were originally introduced was a year and change ago.
That's
when you came on the On Par podcast. And then we started Podcast Twins shortly thereafter. So
when you walk into a room and you're like, wow, I look just like that guy. Is that my, you got some questions for your mom and daddy at that point. We might look a little different, but just barely. But no, we're identical twins, man. So we found that out doing this podcast on the On Par last year.
So second annual tournament.
Yeah.
What did you learn in year one?
That this is hard.
For year two.
It's hard, but it's worth it. I tell you what, we figured out that the phones don't stop ringing, and that's us to them, and that you can't be afraid to ask people for what you need. Sponsorships came around, and again, being the first year, everybody's hesitant because they didn't think you were going to survive.
A lot of first-year tournaments get canceled before they ever see the green or the tee box.
Exactly. There's a tournament I just found out that will be canceled, and it's not their first because they're struggling with it. But again, I'm determined that we are going to continue to build and get better every single year because I think that the why is bigger than the what. So I'm so determined to help get these kids to have this alternative type education or experiences that's going to continue to motivate me to knock on these doors and to get more sponsorship coming in to actually raise this money so we can send them on these college tours, so we can introduce them to other people, speakers that's going to maybe introduce them to jobs like AC work or construction or whatever the case may be. So we're trying to introduce these kids to every aspect of their future. That's why we deal with kids between the ages of 14 and 18. Freshman year, high school is usually that's our target point.
All right.
So it's what we do, man, and it's a beautiful thing. And these kids are they're just, I hate to use the words like, because they're at risk because they're in the street. You're outside. Anybody in the world today, you're at risk. But what it is they're underexposed. To keep them around, male mentorship like this is key.
Okay.
The mothers usually come out and they want to sign their kids up because at least their kids are involved in the mentorship program. And they teach them leadership and public speaking. To have a young man come from a underprivileged area that can turn around and have his chin high, his chest up, with his necktie tied properly and talk to you in your face. that's the kind of product that we look to produce out of these young men. And they do go on, a lot of them have gone on and gone to college and come back, and they've done great things out there in the corporate world or in entrepreneurial world. And then they come back and try to share that message with the up and coming Kappa Leaguers. That's what we call them. So listen, the Guide Right program has been phenomenal. It's been around for a long time, but this golf tournament is, I hope to make it the catalyst of how we fund their year, because the more we can raise, the more things we can do for these young men.
And it's always a challenge with any event. And I work in the event space, have for a long time, been to a million networking events and charity events. It's tough to make money with these events because you've got expenses, right? You got to pay for golf, you got to pay for food, you got to pay for breakfast, lunch, snacks, drinks, booze. How much of that stuff this year versus last year is being donated? I know it was a drinking event last year.
Well, yeah,
it'll be a drinking event again.
Yes. We like to have a libation or two that's there. So we definitely have some sponsorship there, and that helps to keep the swing flowing a little smoother. And it also makes it to the point where if you don't play that well, no one cares. So we're okay with that. So we will have some libations out there. We will have some of the chasers and the waters. We'll have all of that kind of stuff out there. And yes, our corporate friends are helping us out with a lot of that stuff, but it's a lot of expenses. You have your golf course expenses, you have your luncheon expenses, and then to get the items that we're going to put up for auction, sometimes that's our expense too if we don't get enough items for bid. So, we encourage everybody to come out there. Yeah, look, we're even different. You don't even have to play. You can just show up and do the luncheon portion. I think it's $45 if I'm not mistaken.
I got more donations for you because I got Winners Award Group cooling towels with your name on them for all your golfers, and you could put them in. Dawn likes to put them in ice chests on the course, and it's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
So I got cooling towels for you.
Bingo.
And I got a Muhammad Ali signed plaque for you to auction off.
Absolutely.
So I got you.
And this is what it is. It's about building partnerships, and that's what we're trying to do with these young men. Eventually, we'll get to the point where we'll even bring them into the cave for a tour, because these are I want them to see that when you walk into an event that it just didn't appear. Sometimes you need to get down there and show them that this is what the ground floor looks like.
Well, I mean, having them volunteer at the event as well.
Oh,
right?
Well, that's mandatory.
It's a no-brainer for that because they're helping them. They're helping you help them.
It's alcohol there. We can't have them there, but but the moms, we're having the moms come out and do volunteer work because, after all, this event is there to help their kid. Okay. So our under 18 are probably not going to be there volunteering, but the moms will definitely be there. And again, it's for them to understand that without this, their kid doesn't get as many opportunities.
Makes sense.
The college tour last year, I want to say they went to like 11 schools in 7 days during spring break. I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. Those kids come back on fire, and if they weren't motivated to go to school before, the college tour helps them to do that. And then hopefully it helps them to come back and really bust down on their grades so they can get scholarships to be able to go to school, because the only way college is good is if it's free.
So here's another question about the golf tournament.
Yep.
Have you figured out a way to stop people from cheating at a charity golf tournament in South Florida?
Well, there's several videos out there.
I want a trophy.
There's several videos out there, but no, there's none definitive yet. So we will just allow them to have an extra libation, so they maybe their pencils won't work so fast.
I'm gonna try and win your golf tournament.
I hope so.
I got two guys that are low digit handicaps, and I'm looking for a third.
Oh, bring them.
Try and bring the A players. Since we know that I'm only good for putting in a charity event, I need to bring my A players.
And so a couple of my firefighters, they won it last year. So
So they cheated.
there's a couple of ringers in that group, so I've seen them play. I've played with them individually, but again, I wasn't following the group. But I'm going to assume that they played correctly. But I will also say that it's always good to challenge the champ, because until you knock the champs out, they are still the champs. So,
Well, I can tell you how to win every charity golf tournament.
well, come on.
All
man.
you have to do is get the person that is keeping score really drunk.
That
Because
helps.
if you do that, you're winning that tournament. They're coming in with a 49 or a 48 or something.
Yeah. I'm at that point. I'm like, look, if you come in under 55, I'm about ready to throw it out, you know. But again, I played in one and won in the tournament, and we had two guys that were extremely good. And I'm like, oh, this is how it happens. I'm just happy to contribute. If they use one or two or four of my shots, I win.
I mean, I played with my golf pro, Sean Kicker, who
Yeah.
you've met, and two other guys. That one was a former baseball and highlight player,
Yeah.
sweet left-handed swing and could putt, big tall guy, and then the other guy played professional soccer, and he's a scratch golfer. And I went in with that mentality of,
Yeah.
look, if they use four of my shots,
Man, I win.
I won.
I win.
If they use one of my shots,
Man, listen,
I won.
I just want to contribute as I do it like we did in college. I'm just happy to be here, doing the best I can. And, you know, God willing, everything works out for the team.
So me and three pros
Okay.
shot a -20, legitimate -20.
Okay.
And that was with, buying the cannon and the long
Right.
drive and whatever.
Right.
So
And we will have
that
the cannon. We will have the long drive event. And we will have a Beat the Pro.
And that was our score, legitimately, a 52.
Okay.
And we came in second.
Hey, like I said, certain scores you just want to drop kick like a wrestler. But so ultimately, so not only do you you do the buy-in, you come in, but we have plenty of auction items, just like you mentioned the Muhammad Ali. There's certain we got wine baskets. It's all kinds of things that golf foursomes that are being auctioned off. The whole point is that yes, please come and support the auction.
Well, it's
that
important
really helps us
to
out.
say that they can come just for lunch if they don't play golf.
Yeah,
right?
they can
Because
come just for lunch.
If you have
And it's
100
a bar
people
there.
show up for lunch, that's 100 more people bidding on auction
Exactly.
items.
Come in for that, and again, we don't make anything on the luncheon. You just pay for the luncheon. I think it's $40. It's on the website, and I'll give it
Hang
to
out
you.
with some great people. I
Hang
mean,
out.
I've met a lot of your brothers.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people involved in the fraternity. It's a great group of people you want to be around.
Absolutely, and it's not just us. It's every fraternity, sorority, regular Joe on the street. Everybody's welcome. It's not just a fraternal thing. It's
Right. We want women golfers. At
Oh,
this
absolutely.
also.
That's
We want
my
women
next statement.
golfers
I
at this
want
thing.
as many women that can hear the sound of my voice to make it out this year, because again, that just makes it more fun. It creates the social environment, and it's a great experience all around. We have cigar vendors there that will be on the course as well as in the luncheon area. And it's a great time, man. We really had a good time last year, and we'll get you out, because those that are heavy duty football fans, we're going to get you out early enough to catch the afternoon football game. So, you're not missing a whole lot of stuff, but you can still get up and do that. Make sure September 6th is on your calendar to come out and support these young men.
I will be there, and I'm bringing 3 ringers. I don't know who they are yet, but I'm bringing 3 ringers.
Hey man, I'm going to be the last minute person. They stick me in at the last minute.
I may go with the medical professions because they seem to be good golfers. Like my chiropractor says he's good. I've played with my dentist before. He's my kid's dentist.
I want your chiropractor to give me an adjustment while he's there, but that's a whole different subject matter.
Maybe that's for an extra bonus. They do those stretch zone things there.
I love the stretch zone, man. But yeah, hey, listen, this is what it's about. So again, I tell you what, I enjoyed, and I wish I could flash up right now the cannon shots.
Yeah.
Those things are so cool.
Well, and you didn't even tell them about their signature gift they're getting. You didn't even tell them about the traditional awesome trophies they're getting. That's a secret. All right, never mind. That's a secret. Forget I said anything. Just sign up for the tournament.
Just look around the room.
Just sign up for the tournament.
There's going to be an amazing piece of baggage you might be able to carry with you. You always come in. For our second year. We have some amazing gifts for everybody that's going to come in and sign up. I wish I could have got one of my other guys to come in and kind of add to it, but schedules just did not allow. But I want to, again, stress to everybody that, hey, come out here and support this tournament. You're supporting some amazing young men out there, and we'll have pictures and all these other kind of things of some of the things that they've done throughout the course of the year. They had a botillion last year where these kids was dressed up, in tuxedos. Never done some stuff like that before. It's so amazing. But again, to rent that venue costs money. Mm-hmm. And most of these kids need help getting that kind of stuff. So this is kind of what these projects are designed to do. So again, all the help you can get. If you absolutely cannot make it, we will still accept your donation. You can still be a whole sponsor. You can be a title sponsor. We will have all of that information, and please don't hesitate. And if you are a business and you need a write-off, we are a 501c3, so please don't hesitate. We'll give you the information, and you can get all of that right back and handle that with you and your tax professional.
Go play golf on September 5th. That's it.
Go to the golf course on September 6th.
Go to lunch. Buy some auction items.
Listen, it's going to be that's a good time. We got an amazing DJ. The food we had last year was second to none. So don't miss it. It was so good. It was so much fun. I believe they have the Bloody Mary stations at the very beginning just to make sure that your swing oil works. Loosen your back up right away.
I had a Bloody Mary and I didn't even get to play in the tournament last year.
Yeah. We shot an episode of On Par that morning. He did get a Bloody Mary. It helped the interview go a little bit smoother.
It was quick. Vince was very busy that morning.
Oh my God, that was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I plan to be a little less busy, so hopefully that we can. I didn't even think I was going to play last year. It was literally they were lining up.
You knew you were playing.
No, I didn't.
Come on, you're always playing golf. Of course you were playing golf when you're supposed to be playing golf.
It wasn't until our boss, Don Smith of Gold Coast, Gold Crown Golf Services said, okay, you can go play. I was like, for real? For real? I ran and got my stuff and threw it on the empty car.
Your clubs were in the car. You had an extra box of balls.
I was ready.
Come on,
but but that just goes to my real theme song. I stay ready, so I never have to get ready.
If you believe that Vince thought he was not playing last year, go ahead and put a comment.
Hey, it was
there'll be 0 comments.
It was a last minute decision because I was working, man. I was trying to help her out. This is going to
be the least commented post of all time because ain't nobody making a comment.
Well, they know
they know you're playing golf. We know you're playing golf. The American people know you're playing golf.
Well, this year
everybody knows you're playing golf.
I hope to have a spot where I can know who I'm with. So anyway, I'm going to do my best, but either way.
When I start building my second foursome, if that one needs a spot, I'll move somebody over and you can come with us. Even though you're going to wreck my team handicap.
I probably will. But listen, you're never going to have.
I'm just kidding. That's my job.
You're never going to have more fun than playing golf with me, I tell you that much. So we're going to have a good time regardless. Whether I'm hitting good shots or having some off-brand shots.
And if you don't believe me or Don Smith when we tell you that's true, you can ask Nick Chiera because he played with you a couple weeks ago now too.
So we hit some good shots and then you hit some shots. But hey, it's still the game of golf. If I can hit a good shot every time, that would be my profession.
If you can get Curfton to the golf tournament, that would be a huge
I'm pretty sure we're getting a Jamaican sensation to come to the golf course next Saturday.
He's tough to get out of the house on Saturday.
We're going to get him. We're going to get him out there, man. Not only him, but he's going to each one bring one. So he's going to bring one with him.
I'm bringing at least 3, if not
I'm already putting out the energy. I'm putting out the energy to him over there. Yeah. Listen, we got to have it because it's so good.
Well, now that there's like barely a week left by the time we send this out,
Yes.
it's time to go ahead and sign up. So the link is there.
The link is there.
Sign up.
It's going to be on Eventbrite.
If you're not going to be there for golf, be there for lunch.
Yes.
We'll be happy to see you there.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we will take your digital money. We will take any kind of money you have for the auction items, for whatever.
Silver,
take
gold,
cash,
H-bar, XLM,
we take it all.
XRP.
We take it all. And but you're going to be guaranteed to have a good time. But again, for my college football fans, you'll have plenty of time to go home and get on the couch.
Can you pay with gold and silver online?
You can pay me the
With
gold and silver, and I'll
okay.
translate that to
Okay.
the dollar value.
So Vince is now your gold and silver broker.
Because
well.
I'll start building my cachet.
All right. Well, we'll see you on September 5th for golf.
6.
We'll see you on September 6th for golf because the 5th is a Friday and the tournament's on Saturday.
Yes.
And I'll be looking forward to it, Vince.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Again, being back on Par. It's been a year.
This is also on Podcast Twins, so now it's like the two have finally melded together to meet
Truly
golf
twins.
and whatever the heck we do on Podcast
Twin
Twins.
podcasts now.
Yeah,
Now we got
something
twin
like that.
podcasts. So we got On Par and Podcast.
I just want to
Twins.
start cooking again.
Oh, that's
I just
coming,
wanna
man.
start
I'll show you a
cooking,
tomahawk I
we,
did.
we are so overdue for steak
Yes.
day. It's not even funny.
Anyway, September 6th.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to sign up. We'll see you September 6th.
Eventbrite. All information will be in the text below. First page, pinned to the top. Make sure you sign up, please. And so we're very, very worthy cause. 501c3. Come out there. You'll enjoy yourself. I promise you that much. Don't forget to subscribe to both shows. Okay?
And
hit the
catch
subscribe
you next
button
week
on both shows.
on both shows.
Peace.
Peace.